What's up guys, it's me, Lego Paradise here, and today I'm going to show you how to build a secret bookcase door. At first glance, this might look like a regular Lego bookcase, and if you try and move it, you'll see it stays locked in place. And that's because in order to unlock the secret passage inside, we'll need to remove one specific book. And as we pull it out of the shelf, the secret door swings out of the way to reveal a hidden room inside. And once we're done accessing the hidden passage, we can simply close the door back up again, lock the book in place, and it's back to looking like just a regular bookcase. So how does this actually work? The removable book acts as a simple latch mechanism which locks the entire door in place, preventing it from opening, and then as soon as you slide the book out, that releases the latch and lets you swing open the bookcase on the built-in hinge. So it's a really simple but effective design, which makes it an excellent addition to your minifigures' rooms and studies. So let's get started and take a look at what you're going to need to build your secret bookcase door. We'll build the bookcase in two parts, and here are all the pieces you'll need to build the bottom half. Once you've got your parts, we can start assembling the wooden frame out of a 2x4 plate and two of these wooden palisade bricks on the sides, then a 2x4 tile right here with 1x1 tile over on the left, a 2x3 plate underneath that, and then two more of the wooden palisade bricks. And you can also flip that over and add one of these turntables, and that's what's going to make the whole bookcase hinge once we lock it in place. Next we'll build the first row of books that will fill this shelf, and this will use a 1x1 brick as well as a 1x1 brick with the two stud attachments on one side and the other side. Then attach an ingot to the front, and then we can start assembling the rest of the brick built books, basically in the same pattern that I've got along the bottom, out of all of these different types of plates, modified plates, and jumper plates to get that spacing and add some variation to the books, really make them look like they're 3D and not just flat tiles inside the bottom of the bookcase. And I think this colour combination goes particularly well for a nice realistic selection of book colours. So now with all of that complete, we can attach that inside this gap where we've left next to the 1x1 tile, and that's looking quite smart. And now all that's left to do for this stage is to build this little removable book. So this will just use a 2x3 tile, one of these modified plates with the slot on the end, and that 1x2 plate along with an inverted tile, or you can also use a 2x2 plate if you want, and that will just fit neatly on the side. And there you go, you can see that completes the whole selection of books for the first floor. So now let's build the second half, and this is what you're going to need to build that. Once again, we can begin with the frame of the bookcase, except this time a 2x3 on the left, and a 2x4 on the right, and then we can attach those with a 1x4 tile, just like this, along with a 1x2 jumper plate over there, and then two 1x2 tiles to fill in the gaps on the sides, along with four of the wooden palisade bricks to build up the second side supports of this tier of the bookcase. And we can also build the very top of the bookcase, which will use a 2x4 plate and a 2x4 tile, along with a 1x3 plate over there, a 1x1 plate on the corner, and then you can fill in the gaps with a 2x2 tile and a 1x2 tile. We'll attach that to the rest of the bookcase a little bit later. For now though, let's build the second set of books, and once again, just assemble all of these tiles and plates in this exact same pattern, along with some more of these jumper plates for the spacing, and then for this modified plate, simply attach that in the middle of the jumper plates like that. And then just continue with some more regular plates and jumper plates. So a nice selection, and again going for that really cool 3D book effect. And then as we get to this side, we can finish that up with a modified 1x2 plate in dark tan. And then we can start on another little assembly, which will use another modified 1x1 brick, along with 2 of these 1x1 brackets, which will go on the top and the bottom, and they will join up onto the dark tan plates. And then once again you can do a front facing book, with the idea this being the spine of the book over on this side, and then another plate in whatever colour you want to represent the last set of books. And this will once again attach onto the only place you can attach it really, just like that. That's looking very neat. And then here's why we left a gap in the top here, just because that stud is at a half offset, although of course you can fill that up with a 1x2 tile if you want. That will fit perfectly there. I just didn't think that was necessary, because you don't see that from the front anyway. And now this can simply be attached over the top of our other bookcase half. Just make sure it's all nice and secure and clipped down on both of the sides. And then when everything is in place, we can build it into our room. So all you'll need for this to work is just a simple tiled surface with a 2x2 space where you can place your turntable. And you can also build a little hidden room at the back, which you can fill up with your Lego treasure, and then you can conceal it and secure it in place with your hidden bookcase. So I hope you enjoyed building your working Lego secret bookcase door, and if you did, then please give this video a like, let me know what you think of this design in the comments section, and subscribe to my channel. I've got a whole playlist full of working minifigure scale machines and creations, which will be linked in the description below. And as always, I'd like to give a big thank you to all of my patrons who help support my channel on Patreon. And if you'd like to support me and get access to exclusive bonus videos and behind the scenes content, then you can also join me on Patreon, and the link to that will be in the description below. I'll see you guys next time with more Lego creations, and thanks for watching.